is going to win.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone.
And welcome to Progressively Yours Health and Wellness Podcast. I am J. Bernard Ma'at Kynes.
I am Dr. Imani Ma'at Kynes.
And we're here to welcome you to another wonderful show with a very beautiful and outstanding guest.
Absolutely. And before we do that, we're going to let you do what you normally do, Bernard.
Thank you. We begin our show always with a brief spiritual meditative moment. We invoke the presence of our ancestors to be along with us. You're welcome to participate if you like. So with that in mind, would you take a moment to just relax, and I'm going to relax by taking in 3 breaths through my nose, in and out, deep and full, and allowing ourselves to center down so that our heart can receive the message and the communications and conversation from our guest tonight. Begin by sounding our tingshaws and then a reading from Nikki Giovanni, thank you, Money, and entitled The Poem Fathers. Fathers, for Jack. Fathers are not supposed to bury sons. It's not that the arms which used to hoist him high can no longer lift, nor that the laughter which he would emulate no longer comes. It's not even that the tears bounce high, cuddling the khaki cuffs, rather that the heart which stops and doesn't want to start again, cramps the fingers which tousles his hair, and the eyes which reflected your pride in him. The very idea of him not being there is not more than fathers care to bear. It's more than they want to. Fathers. It is for the ancestors. Ashe.
Ashe.
Namaste.
Namaste.
And amen.
Amen. And I think at some point we may do an entire show on grieving. That just keeps coming up, I think, maybe because of our age or ages or whatever, but just friends, and Facebook is now becoming a thing of my deepest condolences. We certainly went through that with my parents, and I have a lot of friends who are going through that. So this story sounds like it's about a father and a young son, which is, even a little different from those who, have had parents live into their 80s and 90s and 100s. And some of us have been so blessed. But at some point we may just do, I know Dr. Spencer, who's on the show with us at Spencer Murray, who I worked with at one point. He was on our show maybe even a year ago. But he posted something about grief, and he said, the only thing to do with grief is to grieve. I was like, Ashe, I felt that. And I didn't know if he was talking about a personal experience or why he brought that up. But I told him I agree.
I'm reading a book, a few pages each night, particularly this past week, The Wild's Edge of Sorrow by Francis Weller. And he's talking about grieving and the fact that we we need to, as you just indicated, to welcome grief, because on the other side of grief, we get to experience the meaning of joy. Mm-hmm. I got to witness that today in group, as I was mentioning earlier, with a young lady who did not know her father. Maybe I think when I flipped the pages, I asked, send me, without me prowling or going through, send me a story. And I just flipped the fathers, and it reminded me of two of the sisters today who did not have a relationship with their father. And one came, who had reconciled with her father, came to Atlanta to help her move. And she used 4 words that was very moving.
He came to Atlanta to help her move?
Help her move from one location to another. Now, they've had reconciled for a few years now. And the 4 words that I highlighted for her was, my daddy, baby girl. And when after the other sisters had given her feedback, I said, you use 4 words that is beyond all of the other words that you use. My daddy, baby girl. And she began to weep. And the title of Nikki's book is A Good Cry.
Good Cry.
Yeah. And so anyway, I just felt inspired when I just opened and said, send me something to share tonight. And it connected with my experience today. And so you're right that we have to find our ways to make grieving, not wallowing in grief, but acknowledging it and experiencing it for what it brings, which is life. So thank you. Yeah, and I know I'm hot. I just get hot when I get into these messages. So the sweat that you may or may not see is the tears of expression.
Yeah, you don't have to explain your sweat.
I just want to share. Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now wipe it off. No.
I am. Wipe it off. She wants you to wipe it off, but don't explain it, right?
Right. So we have a wonderful, wonderful, phenomenal, beautiful, talented guest who's a good friend of ours. Her name is Ms. Aryana Charise. Yes, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about her. We met Ariana, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. Time goes so fast, but she's, some people you just automatically pull into your inner circle. And Ariana is one of those people. Not everybody gets to be in that place, Ariana. There's some people you have to longhand and still love them. But Ariana is a game-changing, performance-boosting, holistic wellness strategist and positive change expert. She's one of the most positive people that I know. It just oozes out of her. Her new book, Harmonic Healing, is an engaging and motivating read with practical and actionable insight based on real-world experiences. And congratulations, Ariana, for your book. So many of us have books inside of us and they never get out, they never get produced. So congratulations, that is a major, major thing. And Ariana showcases her profound insight about achieving optimal health and thriving in every area of life. She has spent a decade serving as a coach for executives and developing a reputation as a highly respected authority on health and wellness, creating real action and impact. Ariana resides in Atlanta, Georgia, and enjoys traveling, hiking, cycling, and sailing. She speaks, coaches, and inspires people to have a healthy, thriving life while preventing and or eliminating pain and other discomfort. Ariana, please join us. We're so happy to have you here.
Hello there, and thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Imani and Bernard. It's so good to be here with family. I love this. Yes.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you. And we're excited to hear your presentation about sleep and all of that, because sleeping is just something that, and I don't know, I mentioned age before, but I know for me, it's probably just because I keep the brain going too much. And so when I finally lay down, I'm still thinking about a million things. But sleep, getting proper sleep is so very important. I know you're going to share that with our guests and our viewers. So we're looking forward to hearing because it affects millions of people who just wake up throughout the night, doze off and then wake up again, and I still do that, but not as much anymore. And we'll hear why.
Yeah, so we're again delighted that you're here with us. And so as we begin our conversation with you, Aryana, I'd like to ask you before we get into the heart of the conversation for you to share with us, if you don't mind, for our listening audience primarily, who you are. And think about this, just kind of free associate about whatever comes to mind, your story from ages birth to age 12. I like that time frame, and I'll tell you why shortly, but anything that you would like to share with us that you recall from that time frame in your life?
Well, that's a great question, Bernard.
Thank
And
you.
yes, I enjoy sharing. And as far back as I can remember, I've always been a curious person, always intrigued with nature, with the body, with why things. I was the child that would always ask that question that the parent would just be like, I don't have an answer. And it was okay. And my parents, they both were very supportive and encouraged me to read, especially my dad. He was an avid reader and he would always be reading. And I was intrigued. What are you reading? So I started reading at an early age as well. And then I attended Emory University, and oh my gosh, so many doors and light bulbs went off when I got the opportunity to really get entrenched with the human body. I was a biology major. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, learning about the cells, the mitochondria, everything about energy and things that we can do on a daily basis that impact our overall well-being. So that's what started me on this journey, and I've been ever since just enjoying the journey.
When
Yes.
when you were a child and still in that same age range, and
Yes.
you look back outside or in addition to your parents, who in the neighborhood community stood out to you, if you as you look back now, was also a model for you that was provided inspiration for your journey?
I would have to say there were many. The one that stands out tonight would be my great grandmother. She was an entrepreneur and she would just pour things into me that I treasure them. I didn't understand growing up why she would tell me things and have me doing certain tasks. And I did them because I admired and respected her. And she was teaching me things that I utilize today as an entrepreneur. And I'm very grateful for her mentorship and the seeds that she sowed into my life at an early age.
Was this on the paternal side or the maternal side?
Actually, both, but the one I'm referring to now is the paternal. My great grandmother, she actually lived to be 101. And I
Wow.
was there to help her, and she was there helping me. We were helping each other. It was amazing. So longevity runs in the family. And she was just a remarkable human being.
Very good. Very good.
That's wonderful. So,
Thank you.
yeah. So, tell us a little bit about. I know you're going to do a little presentation for us, and that's going to be a little different for our format. But I welcome it. I think there's always room for change and for newness, and so we want to hear the presentation and then have a dialogue with you. And if people have questions, we can share those questions with you.
Absolutely. I'm a visual person. So I brought a few slides along with us tonight to explain what great sleep is all about because people often ask me, they're like, Well, what do you do and how do you do it?" And I am on a mission to help people achieve overall wellness. And sleep is so important because sometimes we underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. And since I discovered this orthopedic mattress and pillow and other products that I'll be sharing tonight, it has transformed the way I sleep and the lives of the quality of life of so many. In fact, this journey with the mattress started when I was helping my mother recover after she had numerous surgeries. She found herself with back pain, neck pain, and when I took her to the doctor inquired about her mattress, and she was presently sleeping on a luxury mattress, but
Mm-hmm.
it was over 8, 10 years old. So I was like, Mom, we got to get you a new mattress. And so I said, well, let's get the very best. So I started researching. I says, well, there's so many out here. I said, which one would be the best fit for you? And when I found this mattress, oh my gosh, this one stood out from all the others. And when I found out how remarkable it was, I ordered it. Mom loved it. She's been sleeping on it ever since, and it has helped her to get back to the quality of life that she had prior to the surgeries. So that's the backdrop. That's how we all started on this journey. And she talked about it so much, I had to get one too. So I was like, well, if you're enjoying this mattress, I gotta have one too. So I ordered one, and oh my gosh, I love my mattress. In fact, when I travel and when I go other places without my mattress, I just, oh my gosh, I have got to get back to my
Get that home, right? From your vacation.
Oh,
Wow.
and the pillow, I take it with me if I can because
Yes.
the benefits are so numerous. I can't go into all the benefits tonight, though I will touch upon a few. So the next slide, please. Most people, they don't understand that it's important to get anywhere from 7 to 9 hours on average. We say shoot for 8. Some people may need a little more and some a little less. Though when you give your body what it needs in terms of sleep, it's amazing because the body actually heals itself while you're sleeping. Yes, it reduces stress. It actually goes to work to help your mental well being. It helps you lose weight. It helps you be alert during the day. It boosts your creativity. There's so many benefits to a good night's rest that I can honestly say it impacts your overall quality of life. So it's very important. Next.
I heard you say something about losing weight. Ah, that's pretty powerful.
Yes, sleeping, that's a whole another segment. But you're fasting when you're sleeping. Most people are not eating. So when you're sleeping, your body is actually working to eliminate, to de-stress, to rejuvenate. It's really an amazing feat when you can sleep deeply for 7, 8, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you consider the sleep deprivation, it's a global epidemic. Most people are not sleeping a good night's rest. And for many reasons, sometimes, like you mentioned earlier, the brain is constantly thinking. But when you sleep on a mattress that is suited for you, it causes the body to ground itself, to become calm, so that you can rest and stop thinking and overanalyzing while you're sleeping. It'll get you into that dream state where when you wake up, you feel so refreshed and renewed. It's remarkable. Next.
Yeah, one of the other problems as it relates to sleep that most people are not aware of has to do with the adrenal glands as it relates to the anxiety and why it's important that we do get deep quality sleep. Stress and chronic stress in particular over a period of time creates an overworking and overfunction of the adrenal glands, and the adrenal glands then, which produces the cortisol, makes the anxiety. And so this inability to sleep and deep sleep becomes problematic. So with a quality mattress that can help one get into this deep sleep that you're referring to, has to be most helpful to the healing process of the person. Would you agree with that?
I agree totally. And most people underestimate the damaging effects that sleep deprivation can have on the mind, the physical body, the energy. It affects mental clarity. It affects person could be irritable, angry, tired, and it's just not a good situation. So by addressing your sleep, you will actually improve every area of your life. Yes.
Right.
Next. All right. So, did you know that sleep deprivation could actually lead to many serious health problems, including high blood pressure, risk of heart disease, diabetes? It can weaken your immune system. It can affect your memory, your mood, everything, even concentration, your way of thinking. So that's why it's so important. And I'm so happy that you invited me to speak on this important topic, because a good night's rest is pivotal for success and overall cellular well-being. Next. There's so many accidents, road deaths that have been caused by due to lack of sleep. And so many people, they're grabbing caffeine, coffee to keep them awake, when the major cause is just getting a good night's rest. So instead of putting a Band-Aid on the problem, I highly recommend that you address the root issue. Next. Yes. So you may ask yourself, why do people have a problem sleeping? It's so many factors involved, including medical issues, anxiety. Some people are worried, they're stressful. Some people just have insomnia that they're used to not being able to sleep. And because of that, they think it's okay. They think it's normal because it's been there for so long. I'm talking years of only sleeping 3, 4, 5 hours a night. And that's not normal. And it's important that we look at things that we can do to improve sleep. Because of technology, you've got cell phones, computers, Wi-Fi, all of these distractions that can interrupt and disrupt your sleep. It's important to make sure that you give your body what it needs so that it can rest and recuperate every night. And the difference is extremely incredible. Next. So let's look at the cause. One of the number one causes of lack of sleep is a bad or old mattress. It's recommended that mattresses be replaced every 6, 7, 8 years, certainly no more than 10. And if you fail to do so, it can definitely impact your health. I mean, it can cause allergies, it can cause stress levels to soar. It can cause your immune system to be weakened. It can affect even snoring. People wonder why they wake up with neck pain, back pain. Check your mattress. Ask yourself, when was the last time I replaced my mattress? If you can't remember, it's time to upgrade. Next. Yes, and you want a supportive mattress, a mattress that reinforces your posture, one that won't put a strain on your muscles. A good mattress will give you the comfort and support that you need in order to get the rest that you deserve. They say, according to the National Sleep Foundation, that a good mattress will last no more than 9 to 10 years. But you really want to replace it between 5 and 7, just to be on the safe side. So, as you may be saying, well, where can I find this amazing mattress? I'm glad you asked, because at Sleep M, we highly recommend the BioCrystal mattress. It's an award-winning innovation BioCrystal technology that works on your overall health and well-being while you're sleeping. It gives you a full night quality sleep. It helps you because it gives you it helps the muscular system. It increases circulation, and it gives your body a boost energetically. So even while you're sleeping, it's rejuvenating and causing you to be able to wake up refreshed, renewed, and ready to take on your day. Next. So, when it comes to mattresses, this mattress stands out because of the way it is made. I mean, a lot of scientific research went into the manufacture of this mattress. It has a cool gel memory foam. It's got the biocrystal mixture, which is composed of 18 different crystals that are working together for your good. It has microcoils. It even has activated carbon, which absorbs odors and pollutants in the air. It gathers negative ions that promote the blood circulation. And it also has a tie natural latex and independent coils. So when you think about a mattress, you want to know what makes it special. And this mattress has everything you need to give your body what it needs to thrive optimally. Next. Next slide. So I want you to think about what it would be like. Imagine getting a full night's rest on a mattress that knows what your body needs. It has pressure relieving points that promotes a feel that's weightless. It also is temperature regulated, and it also provides personalized comfort. It has a 9-series coil system, independent coils that adjust to your body's unique shape, which gives you that back support, the neck support that your body is yearning for. Next. And we also have a foam mattress topper. For those that may have just invested in a new luxury mattress, we have something for you that you can put on top of your mattress, which gives you the same benefits that you can get without having to replace your entire mattress until it's time to do so. So again, we have temperature control, and it has a multi-surface design that offers the additional support and relieves the pressure points where needed to cause your body to relax and fall into that deep REM sleep. Next. And Sleep M is global. We actually have a showroom in Manhattan. We also have one in Canada, and we have one in California near Los Angeles. So for those of you who want to actually go and test it out, you can if you're in a nearby city. And we also offer pillows, because when it comes to mattress, you want that support for your back and neck, and you also need a good pillow to give you that cervical vertebrae support that is necessary in order to get a great night's sleep as well. So I highly recommend you get both the mattress as well as the pillow. Yes, because cervical vertebrae disease is a problem. And a lot of people don't realize that if your pillow is not giving you the support that you need, it's affecting your neck, your cervical spine, and it can cause serious issues down the road. So you want to make sure in choosing the correct pillow that you look at the suitability and make sure that it supports your posture and provides you with everything that you need to get the support that the spine needs, because a lot of people have actually injured their spine because of the lack of cervical support over the years. Think about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years without the necessary cervical support. It can do damage. Yes. Next. So when it comes to the Sleep In Crystal Energy, the pillow, it makes sure that you have the proper support for the head and the spine. And that's what you need, because when you're sleeping, so many things can impact the spine, the neck. And if you're sleeping, have you ever awoke with like a crick in the neck? It's because of the poor and the lack of support from the pillow. So you definitely want to have both working for you, the mattress and the pillow. Next. So with an orthopedic pillow, it can cause you to really, really get that sleep that you're looking for. Our pillows are made from bamboo charcoal, and it gives the spine what it needs to have that normal curvature. And some people sleep on their side, some people sleep on their back, and they always ask me, what's the best way to sleep? I believe the back. I've checked with my doctors and chiropractors, and they all recommend sleeping on your back. And it does make a difference. Next. Next. Okay, I'd like to share a testimonial. And testimonials speak volumes. And I'd like you to hear from a chiropractor, a Canadian national fencing team's doctor. And this is Dr. Nader. And he says, excellent product. As a chiropractor, I often advise patients about proper sleeping posture and hygiene, as it is crucially important for overall health. Sleep In pillows provide excellent resting posture for the neck to obtain a long quality and restful sleep, and he highly recommends it. Next. Excellent. So we also have the Sleep In eye mask, and this is phenomenal. I take my mask I sleep with it every night, and I take it with me when I travel. Not only does it block out light, but it also provides a silk nanocarbon hot and cold dual purpose energy that's actually causing your eyes to recuperate. For the women, it removes bags under your eyes. It's amazing, and it causes your eyes to really feel fabulous. I highly recommend it. And energy transforms a new you. People say, how long does it take to feel the effects of all of this energy? It takes a matter of days, and it's amazing. I noticed within 24 hours. Some it may take a little longer, but those that can appreciate high quality, this is top of the line. Next. Compression of biocrystal energy it's transformative. And with the eye mask, you get an option of a cold pad, or you can have it with heat. And it's very soothing after a long day, and you just want to relax and de-stress. You want to put this mask on, and it'll take you to a whole nother place. It's wonderful. Next, you can use either the whole hot or the cold compressions. You choose. I like them both. It just really depends on what you're in the mood for, but you can use either one to give you that support and help you de-stress. Next. So I do want to make note of the different crystals and their benefits, because people often ask me, how do they put the crystals inside of the products? The crystals are actually a biocrystal mixture, and it's taken from 16 crystals plus gold and silver. And as you look at this chart, it includes amethyst, some's got red jasper, and each crystal has unique properties that can help the body heal and restore. So I highly recommend that you enjoy the benefits of each crystal, and you'll notice a difference because the body is actually absorbing the crystal mixture as you sleep, or whether you have the eye mask on or the pillow, it's in all of the products. So you reap the benefits of this award-winning biocrystal technology. Next. And a lot of people ask me, well, can I go out and just buy the crystals? No, it doesn't work that way. It's actually a biocrystal mixture. And it's also found in the Sleep In biocrystal pad. It's like a yoga mat that you can carry with you, and you can use it in the car. We've got something for everyone, whether you just want a topper, you want a mattress, you want the Sleep In crystal pad, or the eye mask. They all contain the biocrystal mixture that goes to work on the body, and it's absolutely incredible. Yes, and you've probably heard about the benefits of crystals. In case you haven't, we have testimonials from Adele and Posh. Love the benefits of crystals and how they work energetically with your body and your system to give you overall cellular healing. It's amazing. Lots and lots of testimonials. So if you have any questions, you can actually go to sleepm.com or DM Dr. Imani and Bernard, and we can answer all of your questions to make sure that you understand and choose which mattress and pillow is perfect for you. Yes. Next. Okay, and there are lots of testimonials. Yes, and we've received lots of awards, certifications, awards globally. And during the pandemic, while other companies were having challenges, our company soared. In fact, prices went up because more people were at home and they realized they really needed the benefits of this remarkable product. Yes, next. A lot of different testimonials. We're in Canada as well as the United States, and lots of testimonials. People, athletes are achieving better, faster muscle recovery. Chiropractors, doctors have gotten extreme, wonderful benefits for their clients and patients. And I highly recommend that you check it out as well. Yes. Okay. Yes, well, that will conclude our slide presentation. We're going to go back to answer any questions about this amazing product. So I'd like to go back to Dr. Imani and Bernard. Yes.
Thank you.
That was such a good presentation,
Yeah.
Ariana. Thank you so much. And, you know, true disclosure, we have many of those products, and we recently went on a little weekend staycation, you know, to a real nice spa in the Atlanta area. And when it came to sleeping, it's like, wow, we should have found a way to take that topper with us and our pillows, because it was so uncomfortable. And this is a nice place. I mean, really, really nice.
So my testimony is the first night that I slept on the pillow, the toppler, and the mask, I guess, to combine. In 24 hours, when I woke up that next morning, Ariana, I get up early because I go to the Y to work out. I was driving on 285, and I felt like I had 2 cups of coffee. I mean, I was so charged up and energized, and I knew that it was from the mask. I thought it was the mask because at that time we had not received the topper. So I got the mask and the pillow first. So put that mask on and the pillow, and I could tell the difference almost instantly. I mean, from the night before. So now that we have the toppler, as soon as we lay on top of the toppler, you can just feel the crystal products and the other elements within it just begins to work. Yeah, it is amazing. So our mattress is next on the shopping list.
Dr. Mark says, "Hey, Dr. Mark," he says, "I sleep on the unit every night, and it truly helps the quality of his life." And I mean, that's a deep statement. It's not just, you know, you feel better sleeping on it, but it carries with you the next day.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yes. And Dr. Mark, he introduced this fabulous product to me. In fact,
cool.
He has them in his office here in the Roswell, Georgia.
Really?
It is
Dr. Mark has all the best technology. If we need it, we know who to go to, Dr. Mark.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, we've learned so much from our good brother, Dr. Mark. And he was on the show too recently. So yeah. So we could see if any of the folks listening have questions. Denise says, "I really need that kind of good sleep." Don't we all, Denise? Gosh, I mean, it makes such a difference when you wake up and you had a good night's sleep. So
Ariana, my question is, with the mattress, does it come in just? I mean, is it, for example, some mattresses you get firm or mild or whatever the different support levels. So does this come in different levels, or is it just one level the way it's designed?
Great question. It actually contours to fit your body. So no matter what size, you can go with the King Cow. We've got King, queen, full, and even massage therapists use this mattress on their tables. And it provides such comfort and support that the scientific research, one fits everyone. It will contour to fit your body, and you will notice a difference. Yes.
Yeah, great, great.
I had a follow up to that. Sometimes I say, there are like 10 conversations going on in the head at the same time. Let me see which one of those I wanted to contribute.
Just grab one and go.
I know, just grab one. Yeah, no, I was thinking that the topper that we have is on top of a fairly soft mattress, but still supportive. But I was concerned that it just was not going to give me the support that I needed. And when I say fall asleep right away, I mean, I was really, really surprised because I usually need firm. I need a more firm bed. So yeah, it actually works well.
And tell them about your back, because you had back pain, and then the first.
Oh yeah, I would wake up every morning with back pain. Every morning. I mean, every morning. And when I was in Virginia Beach, I'm pretty sure I bought 3 different mattresses. I mean, and the third one was from a mattress company that made it for you, for your needs. So I'm like, okay, now I've got it. I really had the right thing. Was still waking up with back pain. I was like, what does it take? So, and that was like 3 years of not sleeping comfortably because of, and even before that, I wasn't sleeping very comfortably. But yeah, so this is a good one. And, the show is about health and wellness, and we just had not touched on the sleep element yet. And it's so very important. It's why we smile all the time. Pretty much, we just let things roll off our shoulders for the most part.
So one viewer is LMT. I'm assuming that's licensed massage therapist. That's my guess. Says, awesome. This is great news.
Oh, that's Denise. Hey, Denise. Yeah, Denise is part of our family. Thanks for watching, Denise. Yeah, so this is something that she will definitely be able to benefit from.
What is LMT?
Licensed massage therapist.
Yeah, I got it right. Okay, very good.
Taking our health back. Yep, that's Denise says, taking our health back. Absolutely, yes. Because so many people, we're programmed to fix things after the fact. Yes. And so there are a lot of people that aren't experiencing back pain or any kind of pain, but so there's prevention. Take
absolutely
so that you don't have to crawl into the chiropractor's office. And I mean, they're always good for adjustments and find,
yes.
But, on a regular basis, we need to do what we can do to prevent sickness and disease and pain and discomfort.
To that point, overall health, I had a client today. I was talking about how the importance of cleansing the liver. And this one sister was sharing that she went to the doctor, had some stones, and the threat of removing her gallbladder is on the list. And so she said that they said to her, well, since it's not giving you any problems right now, we'll just wait. And
until it's giving her problems.
Until it's giving us problems to be removed. So when we think about this overall health crisis in the country, what you're doing, what we're promoting is, as the viewer indicated, taking our health back. We have to be proactive in the whole area. It's holistic health that we have to take back. And when she said that, we both paused and said, let's think about what they just said to you. And women have to have their gallbladder removed more than us men. And so detoxing the liver with coffee enemas, or going to a place where you can do a very good liver cleanse, detoxing of the liver is very, very important for that process. But taking our health back is the campaign and the mission that we're on here at Progressively Yours Health and Wellness Podcast. I'm getting tongue tied right now, but that's because I'm excited about what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Health back. Amen. Yeah.
We got to take our health back. Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why I wrote Harmonic Healing, because I was able to share with people things that I've discovered over the years that have helped bring people back their quality of life. That's so critical. And the things that grandma taught us, great grandma taught me, those things that people don't know if they were, you know. It's amazing. And they're natural remedies. I mean, I can't remember the last time I even took an aspirin, because I rely on natural remedies and giving the body what it needs, whether we're talking hydration, sunlight, exercise, healthy fruits and vegetables. If you give your body what it needs, it will amaze you and outperform and do everything and more that you expect it to do. So I believe in prevention, and I believe in helping people overcome pain. And it begins on a cellular level. So harmonic healing, it addresses things that you can do today, right now, to improve your quality of health.
David Witherspoon says, awesome billionaire angel Aryana. He made you a billionaire. I love that. Maybe you are already. Hey.
Thank you, David.
Hobnobbing with the rest of us. You carry yourself as a billionaire, and that's what's important. You have such a caring, loving spirit, and we're just so excited about being able to be around you and spend time with you and share you with our watching and listening audience. It's real special to us.
It's truly a blessing to be here, and thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let's see if there are any other questions. Unfortunately, I'm just seeing questions from Facebook, because I know people watch on YouTube and on LinkedIn as well. I need to try to pull up our LinkedIn page, because sometimes I see those comments after the fact. And I apologize to those of you who are watching on the other platforms. We're glad that you're with us, and we'll have to figure out how to get your comments to us as well. Because I was just thinking, that we just, in terms of the food, so much of the food is processed and denurtured, and the soil is bad. Even if you're getting organic from some places, it's just not that good, because it's what you're starting with, So.
And you would have to add the water, the quality of the water, or the lack thereof, also is just not good in the air. So we're having to do everything that we can for our bodies, to put our bodies in a place where it can heal itself and fight against the environment. The environment is just decaying. That's part of our grieving process, that we are losing the quality that we once had. Marvin Gaye, "Mercy, Mercy Me" is a piece that's right on point about ecology of our environment.
I mean, it's just as relevant now as when it was out 50 years ago. So not a whole lot has changed. As you were talking about the grandmothers, I was thinking of my grandfather, who had a beautiful organic garden in the yard, and the soil was just because he did his own composting with the eggshells, and the leftovers and the fruits and veggies, and and it was just so good. Oh man, and I just wish I had known the value, like you said, of really shadowing him back then. That would have been amazing.
My grandfather had a garden, and it was so much fun watching him do what he did. And he just enjoyed being outside, and it encouraged me as a child to spend more time outdoors.
Ariana, in our last few moments, would you share more about your book? What's some of the content in the book that you've written?
Yeah, please.
Yes, I'm so excited. Harmonic Healing.
Amazon bestsellers list, first day out.
Yes, I'm so excited to be able to share my journey.
Hold it back up again. Hold it back up again for the
Turn it a little
turn.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more to your left.
To
The
your
other
right.
way. The other way.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
The light is hitting it. Harmonic healing.
Yes,
Okay.
harmonic healing. And it's a journey. I tell people all the time that it takes things that you don't know and things that you do know, implementing them on a consistent basis to give your body what it needs to really, really thrive. And I believe that if you really focus on a cellular health wellness program, that's what you need, because our bodies are cells. And when you feed the cells, hydrate the cells, give your body the nutrients that it needs, give your body the exercise and the things that sometimes we forget to do, it's amazing. Sleep is important. Everything that we discussed tonight, it makes a difference. So I lay it out in simple terms so that you can understand what's important, what to focus on, and create your very own harmonic healing, because you deserve it. Yes.
Right. And we have to prove people wrong that say we don't read anymore. Many
That's
of us still
right.
do like to read, and we pick up books all the time. I'm usually reading 2 or 3 at the same time. You know,
Me
just
too.
going through the information. So I think that's amazing. Keep writing, keep speaking, keep impacting the masses, because they need your energy. You know, we always talk about everything is energy. Dr. Mark knows, he's taught us well. Everything is energy. So
That's right.
we have to keep it as high as possible so that we spread the love vibes. You know, spread
Absolutely. And I also have a master class that's upcoming in the fall, and I'll be sharing more information, putting together the book, the training, so that people can really master the art of cellular rejuvenation. So I'm so
Absolutely.
excited about it. Yes.
Absolutely. Wow. Well, you have to make sure we get that information so that we can share it with our listeners and viewers. And we also want to encourage people to check out our, meetsankofa.com. We've been working on our card that has a lot of different products. It does have the sleep embed there, but you know, it's yeah. I mean, so we're all in this together, Ariana and I, and
That's right.
Dr. Mark, trying to get the word out about the sleep embed. So we're that's the place for us to go. We want to make sure that people subscribe to our YouTube channel,
please,
so that
thank
we get
you.
more listeners.
Yes.
If you go to our meetsankofa.com card, down in the bottom right, there's a link for Progressively Yours Health and Wellness Podcast, so people can access it there. You can subscribe. You can also see all of the other shows that we've had in the past. Some of you who are listening have been on shows with us, so you can take those episodes and share them widely with friends and family and clients, and kind of keep that information alive.
And if you have any recommendations of persons you would like for us to invite and be on the show, whose theme or whose vocations are centered around health and wellness, feel free to let us know, because we want to spread as much information around preventative health care, healing, transformation of self, mind, body, and spirit as we can. So we're open to your feedback and your sharing also.
And your aunt has been, I think it's your aunt, because she's, someone said great niece, and I'm like, no, it could be her uncle, but because I didn't see it.
Yes, that's my aunt. She's in Chicago.
Okay. Well, she says it's a great book, so she definitely wants people to check it out. And
awesome.
Well, Ariana, we're at time, so want to give you the last word, but don't leave after we say goodbye to the audience. Last words of wisdom that you want to share with the listening audience, kind of a summation of your conversation with us tonight and your wealth of wisdom and information about sleep. What would you like to say as a closing word to the audience?
Well, I would like to encourage everyone to take back your health. Yes, your health matters. Your sleep, what you eat, how you feel, you deserve the very best. So don't settle for mediocrity. Don't settle for, oh, I don't need to spend this money on this. No, it's an investment in you. So I encourage you to get the book, my book, Harmonic Healing, and take back your health and learn what you can do to make shifts in your everyday lifestyle to really get the energy so that you can be energized and live life to the fullest. Why? Because you deserve it. And I will be your greatest cheerleader along the way to help you reach your goals, whatever your health goals may be.
That's right.
Let's
We
do
do
it.
coaching too, so they can in the book they can learn about your coaching services and
Yes,
all of
I
that.
coach, I speak, I train, I help you on your journey to achieve the health goals that you have set for yourself. And I know you can do it. Let's do it
Yes.
together.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ariana, and thank you for our listening and watching friends and family and new folks. We really appreciate all of you. Tune in again every Tuesday. We do this Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then going back to 5 o'clock Pacific Time. But we welcome. We have listeners and viewers from all over the country, and we appreciate you all.
Can you show that last comment by Dr. George Denniston?
You must get up every few hours to urinate. Please recognize that each time you get some extra REM sleep, the most valuable sleep time of all. So he's saying it's okay to get up and urinate, right? Is that what he's saying?
Is that right? Is that right?
Did I read that right?
I think that's what he's
I
saying.
think so.
Dr. George, yeah. Okay, well.
I do notice that I will go back to
you go into a
dreaming.
deeper sleep. Yeah. Well, I try to cut off drinking water and beverages, say after like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, if I'm going to stay up late, I might drink a little water, but I don't like being interrupted throughout the night. But when I do, it's to get up and pee. So he's right. All right. We got to close out. Thank you all so much. Thank you, doctor, for your comments.
Thank you. And we appreciate you. And it is indeed for the ancestors.